Hi, welcome. In this quick video we're going to take a look at the advanced support for canvases in Enterprise Value Architect. I'm Graham McLeod, the Chief Architect at Inspired. The business model canvas idea, introduced by Alexander Osterwalder and Ives Pichnier, is a simple one-page model that describes key elements of a business. It resonates with executives and non-technical users, and variations exist to address many other topics such as business value propositions, blue ocean strategy, product and service innovations, enterprise risk, and many others. It's got a lot of advantages in that it is quick and easy to use, very accessible to non-technical executives, managers, and domain experts who don't necessarily have domain knowledge or modeling knowledge. It is concise and fairly low effort, and if it's well designed, it focuses attention on key concepts, providing an ontology. It can be done for the baseline, in other words, describing the current situation, as well as for proposed scenarios and comparison between them. But there are some issues. Often the canvas is done just as a diagram with little formality of definitions behind the concepts or consensus on what each category actually means. For example, we may have a box for resources, and some may interpret that as people, others as skill, others as IP, others as cash, maybe plant, and so on. Users will also often mix up concepts and instances in completing the blocks. For example, the category retail customers, but also maybe actual customers like the Government Department of Energy. There's often insufficient detail behind the entries to perform more detailed analysis. An example would be for revenue streams. We may have hardware sales, software sales, and services, but we don't know what the relative contribution of these to the overall revenue is. We also cannot see relationships and dependencies between the items in the canvas. For example, which partners, resources, or activities are necessary to deliver a particular value proposition. However, there are solutions. When we looked at supporting the canvas model in Enterprise Value Architect, we overcame many of these limitations. First of all, users can define canvases using any concepts in the meta model, which in EVA is also user definable. The concepts are represented by user-friendly names and icons, and the users can choose the layout, the size of the boxes, etc. The items captured into a cell can include hierarchies, which allows us to have subcategories, templates if desired. This resolves the problem of, for example, various kinds of resources. It can also allow us to see things that we link to the canvas in their broader context. Items captured are repository objects with relationships and any desired properties, and the properties could include rich things such as documents, images, calculations, web links, and so on. Items in the canvas have hyperlinks to allow us to view or edit the details. The items in the canvas can also be related by dragging and dropping, and when we hover over an object, any related items are highlighted so that we can see those dependencies. The items in the canvas can be included in any other tool view, so they can appear in reports, generated documents, matrices, graphical models, etc. The canvas views can also be linked into menus or dashboards so that they can be easily accessed by users. And users are working on a shared repository, and the tool is web-based, so this allows distributed collaboration by users from anywhere. Okay, on to a quick demo. We are looking at the Enterprise Value Architect tool, and we are in a dashboard for business architecture, and we can see that there are different types of canvas available to us. And we're going to start off in a business model canvas. Select a particular canvas, and that gives us a business architecture view with the traditional Ives Pernier and Osterwalder categories: partners, activities, resources, value propositions, etc. What we do see in addition here, though, is that items can be in hierarchies. So here you can see different resource categories, and we can also collapse and expand these if we wish, as you can see there. And we can also drill down into various items to see their details. For example, here I might want more details about the Business Architecture Guild. I can click that, get its details. I can see that one of those is a web address. I can follow that and go to their website, find details there. Come back. I could do relationships. I could edit a description or work with other properties of the object as we require. We can also add new items into the canvas, either existing or new. So for example, here I see that I actually am missing a channel for email. So I can go to edit. I see that I don't have email as an available channel. I can create it as a new object and save it. It now appears in the list. It's linked and it is now added to the canvas. Okay, I can also see relationships. For example, if I come down here and I look at infrastructure, I can see that certain things are necessary. For example, to offer a SaaS service, I will need infrastructure, and I will also need, or it will produce a revenue stream of tool services. We may also need, for example, the salaries and benefits to be paid in order to deliver the training proposition. So let's see if we can link that. Yes, and we can see that that cost will then be supporting delivery of that value proposition. And if we now have a look here, we'll see the corresponding items are highlighted. Okay, just to look at a different kind of canvas, we are going to have a quick look at an enterprise risk canvas, and a particular one there. And there we can see that a canvas can have very different concepts. Here we are looking at risks, kinds of risks, sources for them, assessments that were done, mitigating actions, controls, etc. And we can get a comprehensive picture of risk in one picture here. Many other types of canvas, as you can see, have been defined. Okay, let us then go to the dashboard again and just show that we can, from the dashboard, launch canvases directly. For example, here as part of our business architecture approach, we use Steeple D as a technique to analyze the contextual factors. So if I click on that, we go straight into a Steeple D analysis, and there we're looking at things like social change, technology, economics, environmental factors, legal, ethical, etc., and what implications they have for our business analysis. Okay, going back to the dashboard again, we could, for example, generate many different kinds of reports, various different canvases, various different custom views. Just to illustrate the use of some of the data in another view, I've generated a channel matrix to customer type. So you can see that that is going to give us a cross-reference of channels versus customer types that they reach. Okay, So that is just a quick illustration of the advanced capabilities for canvases in EVA. Okay, if you would like more details about this particular capability, or EVA in general, or what we do in business architecture, please contact us. Our details are on screen at the moment. You can see my email, our web address, and also my LinkedIn contact details. We hope to interact with you further. Thanks for watching.